Hi friends, I'm Jason, the marketing professor, and I teach everyone from the student to the CEO the essentials of digital marketing in 5 minutes or less. Let's get started. Today I want to talk to you about the difference between digital marketing and straight up sales. You see, if you have a product or a service that you're trying to put in somebody else's hands for the exchange of cash or maybe something else of value to you, sales is what you're doing. And congratulations, there's a lot of us that think, oh, I don't want to do sales. Sales is scary. Sales is creepy. No, sales is what we're doing. But digital marketing is one of those pieces that can work with your sales process. You see, all marketing, digital marketing especially, involves an element of sales, but not all sales involves an element of marketing. Let me explain. I'm going to start off with the sales piece here, for example. If I go to a business, little rooftop here, let's just say I'm buying a car, and I walk on the lot and I engage with, Joe, the sales dude. He's going to try to get me to buy a car. And that, my friends, is terrific. There's my little car. But he hasn't done any marketing. He's focused specifically on me. He sees me as a dollar sign. He's trying to get me to buy his product for as much money as possible so he has more money to take home. That's what sales is, okay? But digital marketing involves something a little different. Digital marketing involves a funnel. I could actually break this down to a couple of different types of sales processes here. But with digital marketing, what we're trying to do is to get somebody to be aware, get my ink to work right here, aware of our business. Wow, this is great. I'm learning about Joe at Joe the Automotive Sales Place. That's pretty cool. And now what we're doing is we're educating. You're educating me about Joe's offers. So maybe Joe is going to tell me about how to save $1,000 on my next new car purchase through something that's on his blog. Or maybe he's offering me a downloadable that's going to tell me to a great way to save $500 on my auto insurance using one of his tactics, and he's getting my email address from that. Wow. So I'm learning from Joe, and as a result, Joe is establishing his credibility. We'll just call it cred. And I get to a point where I'm ready to make a decision. And this can go on for days, weeks, months, maybe even years, depending on the product. But at some point, I'm ready to make a decision. I'm like, you know something? This Joe guy has been pretty exciting. I like reading his content. He seems to make a whole lot of sense. I trust Joe, so I'm going to go and see Joe. And instead of Joe having to tackle me on the car lot, Joe knows I'm coming because I've sent him an email. I've filled out an online form. Maybe we've had an exploratory phone call. He knows that I've downloaded some of his products. And now because I trust Joe and Joe knows that I'm a motivated buyer, we can take the product, in this case a car, for a spin. I can figure out if I like it. We can talk terms. Joe knows already what I'm ready to spend. I know what I'm willing to spend. And it's a much more peaceful interaction. And then, when that is all done, Joe will continue to follow up with me. Sorry, I'm running out of ink here. So that I can send him referrals, but he's going to ensure customer satisfaction so that when I am ready to buy again, this process doesn't have to start all over again at the where piece. It'll start right over at the decision-making process. Now, when you look at a sales funnel, which is what this is, there's a variety of different formats, but for the purposes of how digital marketing works versus sales, this is a much longer play. It takes more time, but you end up having customers that are more prone to give you repeat business, and your cost per acquisition is substantially less, meaning you have to spend less time marketing to get me to come see you. I know Joe, I trust Joe, I'm going to come back and see him often. Whew. It's a lot of material, went a little over 5 minutes on you this time, but I hope you found it worth it. If you like short courses like this, do me a favor. Go ahead and hit the like button as well as subscribe. And if there's something you want me to cover, let me know. Leave a comment below, or you can drop me a line. I'm at all the places on social media and at themarketingprofessor.net. Thanks a lot for joining me. I'll talk to you next time. See ya.